Dashing through the snow, no one hosts up in sleigh. Eddie's back today, doing rinseless way. All right, welcome back. EC Details, Eddie Cologne here. Today's the day. Waited all week for this. Why'd you wait all week? Had cars, had to clean up a shop, and I had to wait for my car to get dirty. So here's what we're working on. We're gonna do a video today on my top 3. That's 2, bro. 1, 2, 3, went to school. Top 3 rinseless washes. Number 1. DIY details. Number 2, PNS. Absolute. Is it though? Is it gonna be the absolute? American Detail Garage. Wipeout. You're like, Eddie, why are you doing this? Because I want to show people what my top 3 are in the shop. I'm gonna rank them in order after we go over the car. So what I have for you is a dirty Tesla. I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now because that's nasty. Why is he chewing gum like that, dude? I love gum. I love it all. Did you see the car though? It's dirty. I do intend to use them as I want. Meaning, if it foams, it gets a foam, little foamer, right? Because that's part of the rinseless. If it doesn't foam, and that's not my fault because I didn't create the product, you get put in a sprayer. And that would be the best, that's the most fair I could do it. And the reason I'm saying that is this. Just because Bolt runs faster than me, because I'm fat, that doesn't mean he doesn't get to run his full potential. Makes sense? Cool, makes sense. So I want it to be fair. I wanted to show you how I use it here. I am not gonna put it in a foam cannon. I'm gonna use everything easy peasy, spray it on, that easy, bars. All right, let's go through how we're gonna do this. First, we're gonna dilute our bucket, so let me show you that. So we're gonna take 1/2 ounce and we're gonna pour it in here. And that is going to go, because remember, it's 1 ounce for 2 gallons of water, so 1/2 ounce for 1 gallon. And this will be the perfect dilution for our spray bottle. Here. The first one is gonna get American Detail Garage. This is 1 ounce, 2 gallons of water. All right, so right now we're gonna make our dilution for our foamer. I did talk to Ivan, I did talk to Nick, so I'm gonna go off the middle ground. So you don't have to use this much. Less is more is what he preaches. So I'm gonna go 1.5 ounces for the gallon. It's probably too much. 1.5 ounces for the gallon, pour some back. And the goal of this is I want it to foam a little more. But you're like, Eddie, that's not fair. Oh my gosh, not everyone's a winner, guys. Had to clear my nose. We're about to go in, boys. Oh my goodness. Apples, baby. An apple orchard, okay? You're walking down to California, you go into an apple orchard, you grab one off the tree, you bite it, you smell it. It smells like apples. That was a line, dude. Check this out. You see that? Foam party. Foam party. Gallons of water, 1 ounce of DIY Detail Rinseless. And then this bad boy is going to get the same wash medium as everything else. One of those clean, brand new in a pack. Put that around, let it get comfortable. All right, so for this one as well, dilution's 1 to 256. So 1/2 ounce is gonna go in here. That's gonna go in the sprayer. Let's do that first. All right, a note. This thing is thick, boys. Like, smells like cocoa butter. It's like lotion, so I don't know. I don't know, dude. It smells like lotion, so I'm gonna put this in here, like this. Let it marinate, and then I'll add 1 ounce to the gallon. So last one we're doing for the smell test, PNS Absolute, and then we'll get to work, boys. Okay. I'm gonna get freaking dislikes. Listen, I'm from Florida, right? But I lived in Philadelphia 90% of my life. But we lived in Florida, no, that's a lie. 50-50, let's call it 50-50. So all my friends, right? My mom, she used to come home and be like, yo, Junior, you need to put lotion on your ashy knees, you know what I'm saying? She's like, your elbows are ashy. You're like, Eddie, where are you going with this? This smells like cocoa butter. It smells good, don't get me wrong, it smells good. It's just, the memories coming back is me going to Walmart when it used to be dope before people used to get this. Walk in and grab the cocoa butter. Walking around smell like a coconut.
1 ounce, a gallon. Stir it around, let the lotion eat. Let the lotion eat. No, really, I love this rinseless. I'm just trolling. So it's gonna get the same wash medium. Each bucket does have a grit guard. So each bucket does have a grit guard. Here we go. All right, let's get the washing, boys.
This is the dirtiest part of the car. This says test this. You know, like suck it. Anyway, we're gonna do half PNS, half DYI. The end goal is to see which one pulls dirt down better. Now it's fair. You're like, why is it fair, Eddie? I diluted it correctly, you saw. I have the same wash media. One is foam, but remember, Usain Bolt can run the mile in 4 minutes. That doesn't mean that he should let me win. Does that make sense? And then we're gonna see how it does head to head. I am gonna let it sit. Let's get started. Okay, so PNS, DYI details. Remember, we're gonna do half. Let it be fair. I'm gonna let it sit. Half. I'll let it come down. And we'll let it play. We'll see which one does a better job at pulling down dirt. Now, foam this, right? So foam is gonna put those little bubbles. It's gonna go down. Now you can't see that. Media. You don't want it too drippy. We're gonna come here. Come down. I'm gonna flip. It's dirty. Flip my towel over, and look how much dirt. Look how much dirt. Flip my towel over here, and finish it up. Slick. It's super slick, this is. Should give that a dry. How's it look? Again, barely dripping. Start from the top to the bottom. No pressure. Like now, should have probably showed you, but that's how much dirt was on there. PNS had a little more, but on DYI, that's how much dirt that was left after I pre-sprayed it. I didn't say it was gonna be who wins type of ordeal. But now I'm curious, because to me, DYI detail has a better shine. Has a better shine. This side was with DYI details. That's sick. Like it took, so if I looked at my towel, it took a lot of dirt off. This side, PNS, let me be fair. Let's be fair, Eddie. That's PNS. You see that? Overall, when you look at it, one has a tiny bit more gloss. Does that matter to you? Well, to my wife it does, because that's how she likes the car to look. But you saw how much dirt was on here, right? So this cleans good. Now, I said I wasn't gonna do a bracket, but I freaking lied, boys. I'm putting this up against American Detail Garage. So far, if I had to rank my top 3, DYI details, PNS, Let's see how American Detail Garage does on its own. All right, so this is the panel that we're going to do American Detail Garage on. We're going to do the same ordeal. Super not scientific, right? We know this is not scientific at all. What I'm looking for is how does the rinseless wash emulsify the dirt? How easy is it to clean? How much is it pulling off right away? So that way when I go with my wash medium, I stop pulling a lot of dirt, it gets cleaned in a bucket. I showed you the back of the Tesla, boys. DY is doing work. PNS is good, it's good, but if I had to pick right now, DY, the top. So remember, I'm using it how I'm allowed. So I got my sprayer here. We're gonna go here. Just that panel, okay? Get that, get the window, and let that work for a little bit. And the goal is, how much should it take off the first time? So you can see how it's doing, how it's encapsulating the dirt. You see that? It's encapsulating the dirt. It's, those little water beads are running down the car. So it's doing a super good job. I mean, it's a rinseless wash, so we know how that works, right? But man, that panel looks good already. So remember, we're just doing that piece right here. No pressure at all, boys. You don't need it. If it's a good rinseless, the lubrication, which is the super slick, it has it. We're getting to the bottom of the car where we know it's the most dirtiest. And here's what it looks like. So this was the bottom, this was the top. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna grab this part here. Grab that, get all that in there. Just grab all the dirt and go right back down. All the way down to the bottom. And I never go back up. So that did a good job of cleaning. I missed a spot. Right here, down, and I've never touched the car again with that. So that's how much dirt came off. Put it right in my rinseless solution and let it go. Let me dry it off. You get that smearing situation where it sucks. There you go. Looks good. All right. Same procedure. Use my phone to get a little foamy situation going. Just gonna do this panel all the way down. Not to overlap because I don't like to work twice. That thing's putting in work already. Look at that. As it pulls the stuff down the car. And you can see it going to work. You can see the bubbles coming down, pulling everything down. You can see how some of that dirt's already coming off. Like I said, they all make sure that when you're using your wash rag to keep it in the bucket until that dirt off, hit the bottom of the brick guard to get all that dirt off your wash media. Barely dripping. Here we go. So we're gonna put this to work. Start from the top, like we discussed. Look, bro, you saw how dirty that was, right? That's how much dirt was left halfway. Just go to work to the bottom. You tell me, am I making it up? You tell me, am I making it up? Can't make this stuff up, boys. Look, how much dirt is on there? Look, compared to the other towel. You can't make it up. Like, I just want you guys to know that just because someone else says it's good, you gotta do your own tests, right? Always put your own tests to the work on. Do your own thing. But for me, in my house, we using this, boys. So, I'm gonna watch a video. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Rinseless Claus is his name. Listen, we finished. I'm gonna show you what that video looks like right here. have an opportunity to use a rinseless wash, I suggest in this order. In this order. And I'll show you why. Okay? I didn't mean for this to turn this way. It wasn't my goal to have one versus the other, right? It's like a dad who has two kids. I don't like one or the other. But after this, kind of taking the time to really do this, because shooting this video took like 2 hours, because you take your time to like, what do they want to see? But I want to show you something that came to me. Play the video.
Here, hit the bottom of it. Man, this ain't, so I don't know, man. I don't know if this is my grit guard or what, but if you saw the other buckets, when I put it in and I'm hitting at the bottom of my thing, it's not pulling the dirt off. Like, look, let me show you this. So this is the DIY bucket, right? You saw all the dirt that was on there. What am I missing? What am I missing? Look. And that P&S bucket wasn't even touched since I did the back of the thing. Look, this is the inside out part. So, guys, what am I missing? Why does that still show dirt? Look, even the bucket still looks a little clear. This one, you can see like the dirt floating. You see that? You see the dirt floating in here. I mean, even American Detail Garage did a great job of cleaning off. Look, I hit the bottom of the grit guard. You see my dirt turning colors. It's taking all the dirt off. You see that? You see that? What am I missing?
See that? Did you see that? Can someone tell me why? Can someone tell me why all the rags are getting clean but the one in a P&S bucket? I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. So right now, as it sits today, on the 16th of December, I'm benching it for a little bit until I find out what's going on. Cause that's weird to me. Like, if you look at the video and go back, or I'll show a picture here, you'll see that all the rags are taking the dirt off. It's taking the dirt off. American Detail Garage, DIY Details is taking all the dirt off. So I do want to thank you all for watching the video. Thank you for hanging out. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, whatever you believe. Thank you for tuning in. And I do want to shout out everyone who's subscribed and the views we've been getting, and I'm thankful. I'm so grateful. With that said, our road to 200, that's gonna be a bigger giveaway. I'll tell you who I picked. So number 1, DIY Details will be in the rotation permanently, top spot. Number 2, AGT or ADG. AD, American Detail Garage, Billy Boggs' stuff is amazing. I use it, I make business out of it. I'll show you a video on that. I love it. I'm benching P&S for a little bit until I find out what the heck's going on. With that said, if I in that order, P&S is not bad. I just wouldn't put it in the same caliber as the other two. It's good, not bad. So thank you for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button here. Ring the notification button so you don't miss stuff. Phil Miranda, shout out to Phil, just took his line. And also thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.